Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. Today we have with us an art of living expert and an officer of Vedic Dharma Sansthan. So, could you start by describing the scale and atmosphere of the Gaushala at the Bangalore Ashram? Yes, Jai Gurudev, absolutely. The Gaushala here is home to over 1600 native Indian cows, each radiating an indescribable energy of love and serenity. When you step in, it feels like entering a living temple of compassion. Visitors often say they have to drag themselves away because the atmosphere is so uplifting. Unlike hybrid breeds, our cows carry deep spiritual significance in Indian culture, symbolizing Gomata. Every breath here feels pure as cows naturally purify the soil, water, and air. Within a half-kilometer radius, the Kaushala isn't just a shelter, it's a sanctuary for the soul. Now, could you explain why native Indian cows in particular hold such a unique place in our tradition and health systems? Yes, native Indian cows produce milk rich in A2 protein, which is structurally similar to human mother's milk. This makes it far more digestible and less allergenic than A1 protein found in hybrid breeds like Jersey cows. Many lactose intolerant individuals tolerate A2 milk without issues. Beyond nutrition, every part of the Indian cow is beneficial. The dung, the milk, the urine, even the dust stirred when cows return home, or the gudhuli Goduli. Ancient texts and Itihas hint at their healing nature. For instance, the Ashwini Kumars, divine physicians, were protectors of cattle, linking care directly with vitality and health. Is there a scientific explanation for the healing qualities attributed to Indian cows? Yes, the Indian cow's hump contains a special Suryaketu Nadi channel that absorbs solar energy, enriching the milk with the vital nutrients. What's truly fascinating is the cow's intuitive healing ability. A free grazing cow can sense imbalances in the human body, whether digestive, inflammatory, or metabolic. She will then graze on specific herbs that address those issues. The medicinal qualities of these plants transfer into her milk, creating a natural, personalized remedy. It's like nature's most ancient prescription, lovingly packaged in a glass of warm milk. Now, can you share any historical perspective on the role of cows in Indian households? Traditionally, almost every rural home had one or two cows and perhaps a bull for farm work. In 1947, India had around 120 crore cattle, while our human population was only 20 crores. Today, the situation has reversed. Our human population is about 140 crores, and cattle numbers have fallen to 20 crores. This decline parallels rising lifestyle diseases like allergies, diabetes, hypertension, and cancer. Our ancestors intuitively knew that proximity to cows brought not only nutritional benefits but also emotional stability, prosperity, and resilience against disease. Now, the Gaushala also seems to be linked with sustainable agriculture. Could you elaborate? Yes, cow dung and urine, when mixed with jaggery, form one of the most potent natural fertilizers. At the ashram, we train farmers in chemical free farming methods using this mixture. The results are remarkable. Soil fertility improves, crop yields increase, and land turns greener. Farmers who adopt these methods inspire their neighbors to switch, reviving traditional agriculture. It's not just farming, it's a holistic ecosystem where the cow nourishes the land nourishes people, and gratitude keeps the cycle alive. In modern urban or Western contexts, how can cows play a role in emotional well being? Many Western countries now use animal assisted therapy to help people, especially children, develop empathy, compassion, and joy. Cows, with their gentle and affectionate nature, are natural healers of the heart. In a Gaushala, the mood elevation is almost immediate. People live calmer and happier. Spending time with cows is a form of therapy that requires no words. Their presence dissolves stress. In villages, people who work closely with cows are often healthier and emotionally balanced. The fact even modern psychology is beginning to explore. Now, can you share a real life example of a cow's healing touch? Yes, one of our agriculture heads once came to the Gaushala burning with 104-degree fever. He had an important meeting there and stood near the cows while talking. One cow left the herd, stood beside him, and began licking his hand for nearly 15 minutes. By the end of the meeting, his fever had completely vanished. Normally, such fevers would keep him bedridden for days, but that evening he was perfectly fine. This wasn't coincident, it was an intuitive, compassionate healing from the cow. Now, spiritual texts speak of cows as wish fulfilling beings. How do you interpret that? Yes, in our ashrams, two things are described as kalpavriksha or wish fulfilling, the sacred tree and the sacred cow or the kamadhenu. This isn't just mythology, it's symbolic of the abundance they bring. The cow sustains life with milk, supports agriculture, purifies the environment, and uplifts emotional well being. By serving and protecting cows through Gau Seva or cow service, Godan or cow donation, and participation in Gau Puja, one invites prosperity, health, and wisdom into life. It's a spiritual contract with nature. Nurture her, and she nurtures you in countless ways. Now, how do art of living programs integrate the presence of cows into spiritual practice? Yes, His Holiness Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankarji often weaves cow related experiences into advanced programs. In some higher level courses, participants hold a cow's tail as part of meditative walks, connecting with her grounded energy. The Gaushala becomes a living classroom, teaching unconditional love, patience, and silent communication. Guests are encouraged to feed and care for cows, experiencing firsthand the joy of seva or selfless service. This transforms spiritual knowledge from an abstract idea into a deeply felt, tangible connection with life. Now, for someone visiting the Bangalore ashram, what would you recommend to truly experience the Gaushala's blessings? Start by simply walking among the cows, feel their calm gaze and rhythmic breaths. Participate in the Sunday Go Puja, where mantras and offerings create a powerful vibration. Sponsor a cow's feeding for a month or a year. It's a beautiful way to engage in Go Seva. Touch her forehead, look into her eyes, and you will understand why she is called Go Mata. Finally, just sit in silence in the Goshala, let the peace soak into you. You will leave lighter, happier, and perhaps transformed. Jai Gurudev.